Checking 1, checking 2, checking 1, checking 2, checking 1. That was terrible. I'm clicking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. Just ah. Rest. I don't care. Are you good? Is the world good? Just want to play some new music. I don't want to get too bored of playing the same old, 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 same old. All right, time to set this off once and for all. All right, text, text. How's it going? Anyways, ah, buenas tardes. Buenas tardes, buenas tardes, buenas tardes, buenas tardes. Yo soy elemento reptil, yo soy elemento reptil, yo soy un artista, yo soy su artista, diseño gráfico, yo soy el chimbón café con ese bigote, con el bigote que nunca va a existir aquí en la internet. Hoy día estoy poniendo el stream, estoy en vivo muy temprano ahorita porque yo no estoy tratando a evadir para no coger la desconexión que está pasando recientemente. ¿sabes? Porque yo soy, acaba ya hacer streaming ahorita, gracias que está todavía, todo está bien. Yo creo que mi OBS, mi computadora necesita un break. Esa es la vaina. Yo creo que necesita un tipo break que, para dejarlo así, porque yo hizo streaming, porque yo hago mucho streaming desde durante mis años, mucho streaming. Ahorita, you know, recientemente ya hizo como dos dibujos, uno es que yo estaba haciendo una tipo arte de los mermaids durante el mermaid, pero nunca ya me llegó. Y pues eso, yo soy ya acaba soy pintando ahorita en el Adobe Photoshop. Pero ya tú sabes, ya. Ahora yo puedo terminar. No está haciendo mucho por ahorita. Yo soy también redibujando mi OC Element Reptile, que es el nombre de yo. Pues eso yo antes en la semana yo estoy diciendo que yo voy a editar, cumplir el video del vlog de Quebec, Canadá y todo eso. Bueno, in English, how's it going, y'all? I am a reptile. I have been out of the wet shops. Oh man, I have been quite out lately because of the freaking connection that sucked ass. That sucked ass because this place doesn't have a tower. Never has a tower. So I have to deal with, of trying to slide by, trying to get the streaming right. So I'm like, okay, let's do another form of streaming. So that's what I did. So I had to kind of like now try to stream, earlier, not later anymore, because of the damn connection. I know, and on top of that, but in the midst of that, I was already, you know, like coloring and drawing characters, and therefore, but I was in the middle of doing a mermaid art, but that didn't finish because of the whole shebang, the whole the problems with the connection and the receptions over here, because I remember I live in a small area and it gets rural, although it's getting bigger, but they still don't build a tower. We really demand for a Wi-Fi tower at this point. Though, truth be told, Wi-Fi towers also need refurbishment and also need lights. Therefore, we have a beautiful full moon last night, and we don't want that. And we don't want it, that such beautiful natural sights to be interrupted by light pollution. That's another part. But even so, man, like like we've been having constant problems with the connection here. So I just like, okay, let's just do this earlier. I don't know what times JD guys like JDon and Sneeko does it. You have those big, big, big all-time streamers, like they stream early as hell. Turns out most VTubers are streaming early these days because of their problem connection. I don't know. I don't live in their place. Most of those people live in big cities. So that's what I have here right now. Are just cleaning off, like bubbles. Alberto Fujimori. All right. It really won't do much, but it can. Like this won't do much, but hey, you know. Ah, fuck! If I could put in a Fruitiger Aero mix. Sucks that my freaking SoundCloud, bro. I kind of I think speaking of my SoundCloud, I've lost my freaking account. Like my account is not letting me. Like I'm trying to re-log in, like re-sign my account, and the account just completely terminated. They said there's something wrong with it. I think I had to create a whole new account. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm gonna have to delete it all. But that means I got some mixes I made. There were some things I did in that account. There was a lot of people I had to follow. Now I had to re-follow everything. I had to re-like and relist everything. I had to re-like and relist everything, yo. Oh shit. Anyway, what was I doing? I was doing art. I don't even exist. I don't. No one knows I exist, anyways. Or maybe hold on. Let me just try to share this. Shit. Dun, dun, It better not be loud enough for you guys, so I don't want you guys to kind of like bar that. So what do you have here? Okay, yeah. Oh wow, I forgot about that. I think this one needs to be kind of like brightened out. Oh. Boom! Shaka laka 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 laka. Laka 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 laka. So, this. Just keep on. Does that even kind of make sense? I don't know, but I could use the eraser. So I took too long. I took way too long. This right here doesn't work. This side, absolutely not. Like, give me some boondocks. You know, funny enough, I could draw Huey Freeman. I have the power now. Unlike, most artists out there. Ah, shit. Hmm. Hmm. No. Right here. Mm-hmm. Kind of. Nah, kind of nah. I don't get it. It's just still. I am putting my accountability on myself. Hopefully everything is going so well right now because yo, for just for this past week, man. Oh my god, yo, the past week was just agonizing. It was just so frustrating because I had to like unlock and relock, like completely restart and upload another stream because I would keep losing damn connection. I'm losing so much goddamn connection. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? I just think, I'm probably it's just that this computer just like the OBS just needed a break. And like, yo, you be streaming too much, dog. Give me a break. Help me, yo. Like, mm, or not, rather, like that. Happy accidents. Hmm. And this is like a black, like an afro more. No, this is mulata. This is a mulata. You know, this is a mulata, bro. A mulata mermaid. Why not? Why not? Funny enough, I would actually draw. I have drawn what? Dark skinned lollies. I've drawn mermaid, breastless mermaid. I've drawn a Aztec waifu. Yeah, right here. Still, it's keeping the high thighs. Perhaps I could add like yellow jaguars, and then gold or brown jaguars on a leopard, something leopardy, or jaguar, or because there are panthers. No, yeah, there are panthers. Hold up a second. Are there black jaguars? Hold up. Let's go check our beloved and unfriendly place called the internet. It has resources, right? Um, no, yeah, there is definitely. I can, but are they wild? When there's one, there was one. Oh yeah, definitely. Or I could do this. Because it's a black jaguar. Okay. You're gonna have two jaguars here. It has stripes. Okay. I think no, this one makes sense. I could just okay, so I could add hmm. I need to add more than that. I need to add beads. Let's finish this up. Like, okay. I gotta finish these twos up. So I got a black I could add more. Mermaid, hope so. Let me burn you. Let me burn you a little more. Try to make you as dark as possible. Not too dark, but to the pigmentation that I want. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, you got a black mermaid. That sounded so lethargically racist. That sounded, oh my god. I gotta clean my mouth, yo. I gotta really clean my mouth, so it's more mulata than you think. Dude, that's way more mulata than you think. Oh, I didn't even paint the nails. Anyway, Anich. Now, I'm not Mesoamerican. Nor I'm no person who comes from whose family is from Central America. So I'm not taking any affiliation to it. I'm just taking whatever was referenced because I thought it was cool kind of stuff. This kind of design is solely because yes, the Aztec Empire anime girls, usually ecchi anime girls because of the thigh highs, but of course not all anime girls is thigh high. Not every anime character, with thigh high kind of like designs like these thigh high socks, these thigh high straps right here is presumed ecchi. No, I've seen Shonen Jump girls with the thigh highs. Yoroichi, Fate, Tsukonosuba, Aqua, Megumin, Cyberpunk, Edge Runners. Everybody who had the Zeto Ryoki. Not everyone. Not just because I have that. People need to, tourists. The thing is, there's some tourists out there, too. And if you guys probably recently read the history of the stupid ass. Right now, recently, this is fucking. There was this video that was pulled out like a few months back. That was on Twitter X regarding to these tourists on Ludwig's podcast. And look, there's a moment where you can joke around on your own opinions. That's one thing, but if it's a joke, right, that has been said by millions of people, which half of those are actually hell bent, and then there's another percent of those who are really willing to take to take the life, who really willing to raise hell on the others just because of their own taste does not fit the norms of any of the liking of what they think they see, and which really to them this says a lot about them, not on the anime, right? Is the fact that on the podcast of Ludwig, you got a fucking one of his friends who's a blatant tourist, basically a blatant tourist. He said that look, if anybody who watches Madoka Magic they would beat his ass. They would beat their ass because it just looks so pedophilic. Since when the fuck that look? I don't. I'm gonna sound like a larper. I never watched. I have barely watched anime these days, but I did seen scenes, various scenes of Madoka Magic. I did remember watching clips on Instagram about Madoka Magic, and Sakugas on Twitter X regarding to Madoka Magic, and I I've seen very creepier scenes, like horror scenes, deaths, some really really gruesome death scenes on Madoka Magic, right? But to that guy's behalf, to that person, I think was like a simp for on Ludwig's podcast. They say that if you watch this, you're a straight up pedophile, right? You're a straight pedophile. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, regarding to after seeing Chainsaw Man, bro, I bet you this guy have not seen that guy have not seen Fate, like the Fate Kelly Prisoner India. If anybody who wants to dare think that Kelly Prisoner India is an innocent magical girl anime because it's Fate, because of the explosion and aura farming, dale dale pega 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 culo culo verga, like ba 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 ba, like, well, yeah, bro, we was kings, we was Saiyans, we the black and brown. I'm just kidding. But like that kind of shonen shit, they would be that guy would be fucking that guy would actually commit hate crimes. Okay. He would actually go out and actually attempt commit hate crimes the moment he sees that. If he's ready, if he doesn't even he's not yet to see like shit like Kodama no Jikan, bro. That shit is arrest on sight. That anime is blatantly arrest on sight. Because that, you know, there are very very weird animes out there that don't, like, there are some animes out there that don't have fan service, and and it shows proof, and right, Madoka Magic was proven that there was not even a single fan service there. So why people are, why this guy, bucking out over some drawings, that again, which is another factor too, you know. I'm not trying to be chibi reviews. So I'm not trying to be, Kaka TV or something like that. Bro, I don't even exist. I got 99 followers. I don't fucking exist. I don't fucking exist, bro. I'm still waiting to have reached at least 110. That's my first goal. That's like a rise for me. I'm not trying to reach millions of followers in my dream. My long run, I would just like to run, you know what? Like 2K, 20K. That's it. I'm not reaching, far as the eye can see. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to reach millions, bro. Cuz I know where the journey ends. But like I said, the anime tourism it's gotten pretty hectic, bro. Like, remember the days that, even you say anime. I remember the day when I talked about at least one set of anime in elementary school. People avoided me. I'm like, bro, you're on Cartoon Network, but that shit's weird, dog. Right? Although, because I graduated 2018 in high school. I think like at the time in elementary school, I think like that kind of shift it was alive. I remember that. But then I think around like at 26, no, it's between 2015, I think, when right happened, and then I think that's where it just became cool for a moment, but only on the surface. Only on the surface. It was cool in anime only on the surface. That's the thing. But no one was pushing it. That was the funny part. No one was pushing anime, pushing this, this establishment authoritarian over something weird. Yes, I get it. Look, there are things in anime which I I don't dig. I understand. Because they do cover anything. They will not hold back covering the nitty-gritty of things. Anime does not hold back uncovering the nitty-gritty of things. I mean, bro, Baki. No, no. Okay, okay. Stop with the show. Okay, let me. Um, everybody knows. Okay, Taco Bell's Original Sin. That's nitty-gritty shit, and it wasn't, and it's not a shonen. People think it is a shonen, right? All right. There was this one anime I remember seeing, which is not Toradora. No, that's a romance, but it was an anime that involved with a sister having to eat the flesh of his brother. I don't know what that anime is. If anybody have a chance, I mean, even if even I exist, like leave a comment. There was an anime about a sister and a brother. The sister has to eat. In order for the sister to stay alive, she needs to like take the essence out of her brother. Pause, as in eating a bit of his flesh while he's still breathing. It's like a cannibalistic kind of thing, but it was, yeah, it was there on anime. It was there on anime. You know, ReZero I've seen, yes. Everybody knows ReZero. Then there was and I saw another anime. There was another anime that did had a very nitty gritty side of things. Dead Man Wonderland, but that's on Adult Swim. Everybody knows that one. Everybody knows that one because that's on Adult Swim. Fuck. Because truthfully, you know, because it's kind of thankful to bring that out. Kodama no Jikan for sure. The Fate Kali Prisoner. Yeah, definitely. The first Fate Khalid Pris yeah, Khalid Einer Prisma Ilia. The first one, because that one was just made for doujinshi artists. That shit was made definitely for doujinshi artists. It had all kinds of, they had some very shit. It has some very arrest on site scenes, yo. There was some scenes like Tolavru, Makenki. No, not Mc. I've watched Makenki, but I've been only rewatching Makenki because I goon to the fan service hard on Makenki. One anime that actually is fan service that is goonable, but it has a good story. Quasar Stigmata. Psycho no Quasar. No, Psycho no Quasar. And of course, this one other anime that I'm actually was watching too myself. The Grisaya series. Grisaya is another factor too. So you got many of those. And then of course, last but not least, Imoto Paradise. Shoujo Ramu. No, hell no, dog. I am not gonna bring that one out. Everybody knows that name, bro. If y'all know that name, look, I kind of been on your side. In the name of God, we don't hope we don't get arrested. Fucking Shoujo. Fuck it. Say it, Camilo. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it, Element Reptile. Come on, Element. Say it. I dare you to say it. It's like a gunpoint. Like, I dare you to say it. Say it. Say it. Oh my God. Fine. Shoujo Ramune. There you go. What's the piece? Yeah, that one. There are some very disturbing ones out there. Yes, there's even 18 plus animes out there that has to have the hateful, frightening 4-letter word character. But you know what's the best? But here's the crazy part of the gate. But now that people are trying to start gatekeeping now, is that people right now these days, now the new anime fans are starting to gatekeep using characters whom are of the frightening four-letter word. I mean, bro, as a kid, I wasn't even bothered watching what's this guy's name? Oh yeah, Tite Kubo from Bleach. Mind you, I was watching as a kid the same old, Shonen Head, Shonen Jump, Bleach, right? And Bleach had some fan service. Mind you, Bleach had fan service. Much like Chainsaw Man. Though many people don't want to talk, many of those tourists don't want to talk about it. Which they don't know about, right? They would gradually want to watch like aura hype moments like fucking like Solo Leveling, right? Because it's aura hype moments. But the moment they go try to see anime like like Shiboyugi, right? They want to see Shiboyugi, that which has absolutely no fan, like one fan service. It had one fan service. Honestly, it really didn't have. There was no other fan service out there, right? There was just like one or two fan service. A nude shot. There was not. There was barely even a nude shot. All right, it was barely even a nude shot. Heavenly Delusion was fan service. That's for sure. Heavenly Delusion was definitely had some fan service, but had some very dark moments. Oh, that's just another thing. Heavenly Delusion, even though it was broadcast, it was supposed to be broadcasted by Disney Plus, right? But didn't. But it was critically left out and not promoted. It was everything was completely uncensored. Like the whole thing was completely uncensored in Heavenly Delusion. Yet it was all there, right? But the hot spy, the high, like the highlight now was Chainsaw Man, right? People didn't say a single thing. They say, "Wow, this show is amazing." But the moment when I'm talking about Madoka Magic, it's like, what the fuck? Oh my god, no, this is pedophilic. This is all weird shit. Nigga, you catch that again, nigga, and like, my nigga, this shit looks weird, bro. You're like, y'all, bro, you're weird as fuck, dog. No, I ain't about that. I ain't about that, man. I want to watch my Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. Well, the people, for the niggas that watch Jujutsu Kaisen, right? I'm not gonna look. We could say tourists. You could say hood weeb all you want, for the because that's what they are, hood weebs who only talk about Shonen Jump. Mind you, that Jujutsu Kaisen and had controversial fan service, and it's gonna have another fan service shot in later on in the years coming. The Sukuna, the Ryuman Sukuna the flashback, right? They had a wife, which I think one of the girlfriend right there on the Calling Games. There was a shot where in Jujutsu Kaisen that the lover of Sukuna was butt naked in the manga, and then there'll be another fan service shot, right? There are going to be many people going to be going buck wild and bitching and complaining about that one. But the moment Fushiguro becomes possessed by Ryuman Sukuna, right? The moment Fushiguro becomes Ryuman Sukuna and gets up and was in the middle of a bath, right? And people see him butt naked, I bet you, I can pay you millions of dollars right now. There's gonna be those same people who calling it pedophilia and weird shit because of a girl being naked, a woman being naked, or a kid being with with Mei. They're gonna go throbbing. They're gonna go crazy over Fushiguro's ass cheeks, yo. They're gonna go crazy over Fushiguro's ass cheeks. I bet you right now. And it's gonna expose that what the people really wanted. They want fans, which meaning they don't want fan service that is heterosexual. They just want fan service that is gay, brother. Which there are multiple animes that want gay. Though On the other hand, on the other side of the coin too, the satanic panic, you know, the righteous the righteous words of the Lord and Savior must come down and destroy anime, destroy video games, destroy comics, the righteous Lord, because we're waving that kind of stuff. And all peppers down to that, right? That normies are literally don't want us to have fun. Normies don't want us to enjoy the things that we love to enjoy, because we were outcasts. I'm an outcast. To be real with you, I'm an outcast. I'm introverted. That's why every time I try to talk or have a conversation as a normal person outside of anything, right? And say, and they give me questions, try to ask them questions. Things just does not work for some reason. Things don't work for some reason. Now, right? And it turns out that their interests are far different than mine. Instead of just having a good conversation, bro, keep it short. I don't like. That's just wears off my whole soul. That just wastes my entire time, bro. Like, if you want to have a conversation, let's have a good, deep conversation. I'm not here to waste my soul because I don't. No. And unfortunately, there comes the conflict of that upon me, upon everybody else. That kind of credibility. And if it's something they're not interested in, they find it that is kind of like, I don't know, icky or weird, they just outed me. They just out me. I got once bullied for at least a week. Yeah, okay, I got bullied for a week for bringing one's anime. Everything else, just cast me out of society. While at the same time, I cast myself out too. So yeah, that part too, I take credibility. I have to take accountability for. You don't. So that's the reason why, there's some major backlash about about that Ludwig podcast episode, when it comes to when people hear when his boy talked about three of his friends, three of Ludwig's friends in that podcast called out, considered that Madoka Magic and other animes that are not Shonen Jump, that are not One Piece, not Luffy, not Goku, not Digimon, or that are not like Jujutsu Kaisen and stuff, is considered pedophile shit. And there you go, and people water the term pedophile. That word got so watered down to such an oblivion, right? You have leftists, you have like people on the left calling pedophile to the other people, right, on Anime Face, but you also got people on the right side who wants to use anime as a political, ideology, that tradition works. But then the moment they see that, oh, you're a fucking pedophile too. So you got pedophile here, pedophile there. People calling you pedophile for watching fucking cartoons, while there's actual pedophiles doing horrendous shit in fucking Epstein's Island. But they considered Madoka Magic as Epstein's anime. Mind you, Epstein is a Yuri fan, likes Yuri and loves furry porn. Oops. Right? And the culprits who are saying that, yes, could be people of who, I'm going to have to break it out, right? There are people out there, many of the tourists, yes, are tourists who are millennial hipsters, right? Then there's hoodweebs, that people call it, which are black people, who is also the common trope. And then the others are just like patriots or some shit like that. Both sides. That is why, guys like Chibi Reviews it may this kind of like seeing that kind of attitude makes Chibi reviews seem way more sensible now because he's now getting viral. Chibi reviews is getting more viral now. If you can think of it right now, Chibi reviews is getting more has getting more momentum. And mind you, he's a person that does like fan service. He is a person that does like have waifus of the four-letter word. The cute and the funny, the LOLI, of the SHOT kind, right? Even though he's not full-fledged and he proved it, he defends it. He's just defending it. Connor doesn't defend it. We all know that. I mean, which on Chibi Reviews' side, thinking that this guy Connor's a tourist. Well, he's a voice actor, right? And he's on the Trash Taste podcast. Spirit 2, on the other hand, he's not a lolicon, no, but he defends it, right? And he is a true anime fan. He's a true anime fan. Monte Sensei, the man I follow, right? He ain't one, but he believes that there's every right to like what people like to like, and even if it discomforts them, and he knows. Man, listen to the Kill la Kill fan service kind of like episode that I made. He done it, mind you. We Americans have made. The people who canceled like adult game art on Steam and trying to ban and censor like fan service and anime, and trying to ban and censor all adult games on Steam and on including on Crunchyroll and stuff by feminists, right? By feminists from Australia, radical feminists from China, feminists from Canada, right? Who hypocritically love and defend documentaries like Cuties, which is straight up softcore child porn. Yet again, I don't watch that. Thank God, I am not the kind of person. After hearing about that, I saw the trailer. That shit was risque. Was really risque and very, 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 very suspect. So, but I'm glad I didn't need to watch that. I'm glad. Because why? Anyways, here drawing gold. See, this is good gold brace. That's another thing too. I want to watch. Also, watching because I'm drawing this character. There is this video I've been watching, and I took a comment. I commented it in X, and thank God I did, and I'm glad I did and had talked about it. Was just regard to Mugen Lord, right? Mugen Lord did a video about black creators not being black enough. Right here, right? So what I said was like, I told him, look, I try because it was regarding to black characters, like black content creators not being considered black enough because you're making characters that don't represent you or don't follow the same rules and attributes of the culture of the black people, or black and brown people, as a matter of fact, right? And you have guys like, right, and he explains about that. And I said, I tried to make a story of my OC, which is literally my alias, but I never did because it's still in my head. I don't execute. That's my curse. I want to create. I have great imagination, but I just can't execute it because my brain is just has that stump, right? Like it's in my alias head, right? In my head, but it never even started. However, the way it goes never pushes the concept of identity, but perspective and character of how my character must struggle through, must strive to and struggle in challenges and how much he'll face. And he said, and he liked my request, and thank you. If you see this stream, Mugen Lord, thank you for liking my comment. I just want to give you that heads up, bro. Thank you so much, bro, for Mugen Lord for liking it, and I was so happy. I was so happy that he liked it because he said, "It's look, you spoke facts. I had to like the post, yo, and I got like 12 likes." He said, "That's dope, you know." You see, he's respectable. I showed him my OC and what I do, what I like, and it's like that's respectable, you know. I My character Element Reptile is Latino, but I'm not trying to give the same old attributes to of every Latino thing. Not every Latino is going to have the same stereotypical trope. Like for example, like the typical you know, the spicy Cheetos, the Spanglish all the time. Ay Dios mío, no, no one's gonna dress is gonna have an Edgar cut. No, they're not. No one has the same, like correlation of, like eating either, saying the chonga or playing like Puerto Rican Bad Bunny. I am not the kind of see, I do listen to reggaeton at times, but but truthfully, in my most of my life, I listen to only EDM. I'm so alternative to a point where that they're literally Latinos to look at me and say, you don't look Latino. Just because of the way of the flow, my interests, just the look, the stance of my character, right? I thought like, oh, you're like there was one I was speaking Spanish, and then and people thought, I thought you were, from Pakistan and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm a Latino for nothing. I'm literally Latino, bro. I got the goatee. Originally, I would have this all shaved off. I just did this because I need to look Latino. But even so, right? Like you don't look Latino. You don't look like this. I thought you were, just because of the customs I have. I barely even dress good. So okay. That's what happened. That's what happened. Right? And I never lived by my culture. I live by my values, but not my culture. Although, yeah, the cultures, like the majority of Latino culture is just collectivism, is family collectivism, basically. That's what Latino culture is. Family collectivism. But there's nothing wrong with it. What's so bad about family collectivism? You've seen it in shows like in Hulu's This Fool, but I'm not a cholo. That's another thing. There's so many Latinos are probably among the most stereotyped, like the most stereotyped ass peoples out there, the most displaced and stereotyped population in the face of media. I've been saying this to everyone for years already. Why are we Latinos the most left out? Why are we Latinos constantly the most vilified, the most stereotyped, right? And when it comes to like projecting good movies about us, is usually, gangs, crime, which is a lot of it. A lot of Latinos roles are in crime, right? And then if not, it's it's the Latin lover, or it's comedy. There's nothing wrong with comedy, okay? There's nothing wrong with crime, because I mean, why not? Well, everybody wants to be fucking Scarface, right? Everybody wants to be fucking Scarface. There's nothing wrong with comedy either. We say some funny shit. Some of our experiences, we turn into laughable moments because we lived through that, and we just kind of take it in the way that, what something resembled to us is fairly ridiculous, right? It's a good laugh. It's a good laugh. A really good fun. But those are not the same roles now. Now times change. Now we are able to expand. Bro, we were even people forget that we are in roles like an Alien, but right, we're an Alien. We are in Marvel now. We are in comics, right? We're in comic books. We're in anime. We're in anime now. We're in video games now. We're in westerns. We're in westerns. We're in Asian media. We're in horror. But we get disregarded and being seen as, just like the little beaners. Though I'm not a beaner. I'm American, but of Ecuadorian descent. I'm American. That's another, hey, and that's what people see America as. People think about Mexico, they're gonna think of just little brown people. No, Mexico, all of Latin America is completely diverse, and unfortunately, and then the one show that showed the diversity of places like Colombia, places like Colombia and Brazil are like movies like the Fast and Furious movies, right? They're also even cartels once again, because that's what it sells. That's what it sells, and which goes back to anime tourism. People think of anime, they think of explosive fights on aura farming, and if not explosive fights on aura farming, it's basically high schoolers getting fucked by tentacles, that kind, right? And they don't know or don't see like the wholesome things. I'm gonna be real with you too, okay? I'm gonna be real with you. I am a straight gooner, so you're talking to a gooner who is getting informed from this, who has to listen, who has to hear the bird's loud call. But I am a gooner, so you know what? I'm not ashamed of it. Honestly, I am not ashamed of it. We're at a time. If people are willing to bully special needs kids and calling them, weirdos and retards, just because they don't conform of the same normality as the others, good, okay. You know what? I have the ability to say I don't give a fuck too, since you guys bullied me in school just because I don't fit by your narrative, just because I don't. You know what? If I had to go further in free speech, I would say, hey, listen, I want to have without any remorse. But I do agree on Nicholas Cruz's stance on shooting kids in schools. Hey, you guys got mad. What? Why you say that? Why you say that? What do you advocate for school shootings? Well, you say you want to bully kids in free speech, right? Okay, this is my free speech, and we should respect each other's free speech. Oh, until fortunately now free speech is gonna get censored because of shit like this. So it's about that. Yet again, right? But since people talk about free speech, they're going to think about racism and verbal abuse. And all this is going to happen because we're now in a regimen that censors freedom of thinking. And I do not advocate for censorship. Fuck no. I do, right? I do not want that. I don't want censorship because I don't want censorship in AI. That's right. Let's not. I'm against that. However, as a person who advocates for free speech, if if one guy wants to say some shit like that, or be ready to get talked back, or be ready to get hit back. But that's right wing shit right there. That's the hard right who really wants pain and hate, who really wants a race war. Oh shit, no. Let's see. People really wanted a race war. And what's that gonna bring them? I hope I'm One second. Yeah. All right, so I got this. I got that. Okay, let's get to this point. We'll go to anime and shit. But yeah, but like he said, like he showed me, but like back to what I was saying, like when it came to like that video he made with about black creators not being black enough, it was because like people there are people they're gonna have those people who will judge you over the expectations that they want to see, and he talked about it, and he made a video about a huge difference, right, of what the expectation want, and the guy had that conversation, say like doesn't really represent much of us. Like, say, since what, bro? Since what? And they showed him, and the guy who he was arguing with showed him his creation, right? Showed him his work, and it was the most stereotypical shit out there. And mind you, right? Those are the same niggas who would literally who want representation, who would blackface, who would literally blackface like Tanjiro. They would blackface any anime character out there. And then, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? They're the ones who would subconsciously think that Piccolo's black. They would subconsciously think that. And I'm like, oh my god, bro, that's so true. Because I remember that, I recognized that meme long ago. Like this, like how, okay, like for those who, let me say this. Okay, in sentence, that meme, that joke was silent, had been still alive by black and brown people since 2018. 2018. That's when it happened. The whole characters aren't even black, but you subconsciously know there are. Right? That was a meme that was said in 2018. Literally the year of my graduation. Literally the year of my graduation. Right? My last year of high school. And that's when that meme came out. Actually the next year, 2019 actually. So when I had that, yeah. When I had that, yeah. Like what that you would see that trope on, like, it was that one meme that was on Instagram, and I only, at the time, I was only using Instagram because Twitter was getting too toxic, or I wasn't aware of the amount of hentai that was on Twitter that I could have stayed watching and instead of going to Rule 34 way before the pandemic. Yes, I said that because I am that of a degenerate. Like they had that meme. Until then it starts growing and growing and growing, and then now it became solid. I'm like, oh my god, no, it was supposed to be a joke. But like, no, dog, like we legitly think that Piccolo is black. So you got a lot of black cosplayers cosplaying Piccolo, a lot of them. And if it's not them, it's the Akatsuki. No, Akatsuki, I can let it pass. Actually, yeah, the Akatsuki, I generally would think they get a pass, bro. There's actual good fashion of the Akatsukis like earlier in the time before before anime became bigger. Well, actually, no. Naruto is like just like the tourist, like the mainstream anime, right? Like the commercialized anime. It's very commercial. Naruto is like the open gate to like anime between okay, Dragon Ball Z and all the other stuff. You can watch true anime outside of the TV. Those are the animes that we see on American TV. That the Akatsuki they were like Akatsuki drips in wedding dresses, graduations, Hokage graduations, in like costumes, cosplays for the teenagers when they say, "Hey, I'm gonna be a when I grow up, I'm going to be Hokage." There was one there was a photo on Instagram, right? It was a uplifting moment, right? It was about a kid in back in the 2000s. He was like a kindergartner. Say, what you want to be when you grow up? He said, I'm going to be a Hokage. And this was like in 2014. This was no 2014. This was in 2006. 2006. That's where it first came up, right? I'm going to become Hokage. Who you want to be when you grow up? He said, I'm going to become a Hokage. And then years later of that kid's graduation, and he's Hispanic. He's a Latino. He's like a Central American dude. And he dressed up as the Hokage. So that Naruto inspired a lot of kids. Naruto inspired a lot of children. Mind you that. Me, right? Then, but then there's many other animes that he probably have watched, and that's another. If we Black and Latino people can only expand our minds, and we do expand our minds of variety on like animation culture, on pop culture, that not everything is just action shonen fights and HBCU representation on fighting. I mean, we can be more smarter. No, that sounds racist. We can be we don't need to have this level of drama that we have right now. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't need that type of level of drama. I get it. There are some things that we are uncomfortable with, and I get it that we are stubborn and we don't pay attention. And because there are some things that there's some of us that say, oh, that because it reflects of us. Some of us it reflects our aspect of being. No, it doesn't reflect me. It doesn't reflect me. I watch anime, but I don't watch the typical shonen fighting anime all the time. There are some other like the thriller anime, the Squid Game anime, which is Shiba Yugi, was something completely different. The summer Hikaru died was a completely different anime for me, right? There was this other anime that I was watching on YouTube, Arslan, which is a fantasy anime, which is like a historically medieval anime, Legend of Arslan, and then I watched this one anime that was actually a movie, not Violet Evergarden. No, it was a movie anime about like a eternal like race, a girl who had to become like a mother taking care of a baby, taking care of a child until he gets old and died, but she's still eternal. I saw that movie on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, there's varieties. Corpse Party, School Rumble. Holy shit! You have no idea how consistent School Rumble was. You don't have no inconsistent on School Rumble. Now, as a weeb, I'm supposed to have anime figurines all over the place. No, I don't, because I like other stuff. Truthfully, now for me, if you're not a guy like me, I'm more of a guy like crossovers. I'm not the person who just like separate it. I like crossovers. That's what when it came to me, on the other, at the time, I'm a man of crossovers. And I never introduced myself to that. You saw me draw different crossovers because I love crossovers. Since I was a child, I love crossovers on various things. I like crossovers on not on different pop cultures, thanks to, you know, in the Western side of things, thanks to the likes of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and now Ready Player One. Ready Player One. Ready Player One is basically Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the sequel. Basically, that's what it was. And then you had not just Ready Player One and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Super Smash Bros. You had Mugen. You had I think computer games. You had fan fictions. Oh my god, oh my god, the Jelsa fan fiction. Jesus Christ, that was the longest that fan fiction. It's crazy to me how I still remember that fan fiction. It's crazy as fuck how I still remember that fan fiction, yo. So yeah, but people need to expand their minds. Michiko Hatsukin, you know what? On behalf of Black and Brown people, I've been recently there was an animated Netflix movie that I saw, right? And this is on behalf for us Latinos and blacks and black people. There was a movie I saw. It was a Netflix original. It was called Intergalactic, and it was produced by Kendrick Lamar, right? And it was such a complete refreshing something. It was such a different opening view of like representation and animation. Yes, it was a romance. It was an adult romance, like movie, right? That was so well in the West. And how can anybody not realize, have not thought about or watched that? And yet when it comes to like anime that we watch right now, we expect, brown representation or black representation. Bro, you got Kendrick Lamar, bro. We're talking, if you want like shonen representation or like of black and brown representation, bro, look at Tite Kubo's Bleach. Or if not, look at your content creators regarding Mugen Lord and other content creators. And it doesn't need to be black, bro. It's about can the effort and passion. Remember, if they didn't, it's about the effort and passion, bro. It's not about race. Look at Fred Perry. Look at Fred Perry. None of them motherfuckers know about Fred Perry. None of them motherfuckers know about Red Perry. Nobody knows Red Perry since the Gold Digger comics, mind you. Fred Perry is a goated artist who knows best known for best known for that animated music video on YouTube. It's tough to be a pirate. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's tough to be a pirate. He animated that, and he animated a few episodes of Gold Digger, right? Before he became the Goon Doctor. Mind you, he's the Goon Doctor. Mind you, y'all. All right. That one I did. Let's see right here. Just here, just here, just here. But I can add a bit of shit. I'm gonna add a little bit of, because you're gold. You're made of gold, yo. You're made of gold. You know, Aztec gold, all that shit, all the way. What about the eyes? Let's settle off once and for all about the eyes. We're gonna give her red eyes. My bad. Dark red eyes. All right, and now we're gonna make it white. There you go. There we go. Let's see, we're gonna do this. Thank God. Oh my God. Thank God I made it to an hour and 20. So I think this is gonna be the perfect time right now. I think if as for now, if I'm able to stream again on like last time, because usually I stream like what, like 7 p.m. to 9:45 p.m., which is basically that's where the whole thing kind of dies down. Everything gets all wazoo up. It's been an ongoing pattern. So this is so now okay. So now I'm just gonna have to resort to corning a lot much earlier. Hopefully I get some attention. Cause I know, like, unlike your like guys like GDon, I don't know how they do it. I don't know. There are some many streamers out there right now who are out there online and able to get like racking views like at 9 in the morning, unless they're living on another country. I know Japan does that. You have content creators in Japan, all that stuff. Usually our times in in here in the United States is kind of like a 7:30 p.m. to 9 because we do it late at night. Yet ISO speed it goes live on 12 p.m. So I guess that's our time in Florida. I think that's the best time as of now for this point on. So I'll say okay, fine. We'll do that. Dashi, I think Dashi too. Dashi, damn, bro. Crazy I know about Dashi. Crazy that I know about Dashi. But Dashi, I think does like 12 p.m. streams. I don't know. Garnt? No, Garnt's in Japan. That's why. Garnt's in Japan. Shit. Verga hijo de puta. 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 I'm stupid. He said verga hijo de puta. Imagine a bunch of Japanese gringos are just saying like bad language, singing bad language because they don't know what that really means. It's like you're doing a conga line, verga hijo de puta, verga hijo de puta. You say that, you teach a bunch of German gringos or a bunch of American gringos who don't know a single Spanish, unless they're from Florida, or unless they're from they're like Latinos of the United States, bro. Then they're like, yo, let's make fun of them. And no one knows, like, no, you have to say, no, we have to teach, right? Till we go back to the countries, okay. right here. I'm thinking. Ah, shit. Ah. Thing right. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Go. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that got good. Maybe that didn't catch good. I don't see. Shit. Nah, this one. Oh, damn. Damn, yo. I'm like, damn. Nigga, damn. Like Will Smith, like, oh, damn. Like, oh man, I'm in trouble. You in trouble, boy? People saying boy, like they in the plantation and shit. I don't know. So, I think that's Anish right here. Yeah, yeah, this is like the first concept of what Anish can look like. It like my character design takes years of like evolutionizing and redevelopment and revising and all that stuff. It's not like gonna take 3 days. It takes time. But we realize it was goddamn. When you realize it, you start to kind of like mimic certain things. When you don't realize it first, but you get to see you get to kind of like your mind kind of like gets creative and it's like, huh, okay, let me just make this more accurate one, right? Oh, maybe I can remove this, or I can add this, I can remove that, I can add that, As of now, this is the apparent character design. At least this character design is way better than what Disney did to Starboy for Enchanted. Man, if they only kept that, if they only kept that. But Disney needed DEI and women and badass women and bad bitch powers. Fucking pussies, dog. Yeah. Then just doing the same scratches and scratches and scratches and scratches. Advocate for schools. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's not. I mean, I don't know. That's gonna work. I do not know that's just gonna work. What? Fuck it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, baby. I don't give a fuck, baby. Maybe. There we go. Voila! Now her on the other hand. I did the bubbles. Like that. Now this one, it's just something quick. But I think, nah, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong leaving titty alone. It's a mermaid. What's so wrong with a fucking mermaid? Dude. Oh, damn. Alright. There is someone watching me. Reduce your language. PG-13. PG-13, Camilo. Let me rec. PG-13 element. PG-13. PG-13, please. And PG-13, rightfully so. I don't understand that. Wow. This one. I'm going mask off. Alright. Let's get to business. Actually. Let's get to business too. Over here too. Just these two, no? There you go. Stay still. Voila. And voila. Ooh. Neither we had to remind the world. Now I can overlay. Actually keep this. And then kind of overlay. Oh my god, that looks so clean. Okay. All right, wait. Okay, hold on a second. Pull back. Then overlay. No, go back. Okay, pull back. Pull back. All right, now go all the way up. That's 100%. Okay, we're just gonna go. Like that. Here, we're gonna do that. Now we can just do the same erasure. This. Some parts don't need it. There's some parts that don't really need it. Do I really need this? Go ahead. Someone like that. Meanwhile, keeping the peace. Meanwhile, keeping the peace and tranquility of life. What? Oh, okay. Damn, what happened? Oh. There you go. And then, do I have to add it too? I have to add to the hard lights of things. Oh shit. I'm on. Oh no, I can get to the titty. Come on. Spare me the titty. Oh hell. Ah! Holy shit. Oh my god. This is so hard, yo. Hold on. I'm gonna have to use another brush. Like, damn, bro. Like that. Almost there, yo. Censor it. So I don't. So, you know. No. The righteous people don't come after my ass. Or some shit like that. Man, fuck them. You know what? Show the titty. There, voila. Put it on Twitter. I'm gonna put it on Instagram because they do allow some titty. I'm just kidding. Bro, sir, bro. Middle schoolers ain't beating the diversion allegations. There you go. That's one right there. But what's only what? An hour and 43 minutes? That is nowhere near, thank God. Just hoping that a connection doesn't go crazy, because then I have to start logging out. As of now, we're good. I'm gonna say no. There you go. Color balance. Now, this I should have been drawing. I should have been finished, bro. This shit I should have been finished, yo. The Yep. ER. That's me. R. Now on each side, this I had. This looks like a terrible kind of take. I did not draw this version right. I had not drawn that version right. But I did good on that one. What happened to this one? What the fuck? Hold up. Please don't tell me I... Okay. I drew it on the wrong side. Oh. I thought I drew on the wrong side. I'll be flipping. I'd be flipping. Yeah, no time. Multiple times I've been drawing on wrong layers, and I had to and I was tilting. Tilting. Anybody says the word tilting? Like freaking like Tyler 1. Oh my god, Tyler 1, bro. Tyler 1 says tilt. Like Tyler 1's epic tilt moment. Tilt. Tilt gang. I remember annoying a lot of like people in my high school days when we're talking about Tyler 1. It was like they're like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Stop with this tilting. What do you annoying? What the fuck you mean tilting, dog? Right? But I just couldn't stop it, bro. It was like tilt gang. I remember saying tilt gang, like, bro, you sound stupid as fuck. In front of my friends, my friends most likely. I was with my friends on that one. Back in the big city. We were saying like, yo, because if Tyler 1 tilts. I think Tyler 1 is the one man that predated ISO speed. Let's just be real. Because Tyler 1 was everybody knows. For those who don't know Tyler 1, back in the day, back in the 2010s, before ISO speed, there was Tyler 1. Before ISO speed, it was Tyler 1, a token ass mulatto with green eyes, who looks like a white guy, but he's incredibly light skinned. All right, and is incredibly autistic with a nasally ass fucking like accent, but he was buffed, and he would be screaming from the top of his autistic lungs. Right, he was the one that predated ISO speed, and if anybody like me who grew up in the social media realm and the YouTube realm and the art realm of the 2010s, especially Me failing hard of trying to be a DJ in the 2010s, but I loved my high school era of the 2010s, right? Absolutely knows. Everybody absolutely knows who Tyler One is. He was one of the loudest, the most not the most craziest streamers of the League of Legends eras, of the days of League of Legends and YouTube. Tyler One. As a matter of fact, for those who don't know Tyler One, yo, this man, this man right here is the one. Yes, he's also what's caught in the meme of his skull head. Yo, for wearing the headphones for so long, he had that head. But this guy, right? This motherfucker right here, what you're seeing up, look up over here. This guy. With XQC, mind you, this guy is the one that predated IShowSpeed. You're talking to a guy who grew up in the 2000s. If everybody says Gen Z, bro, I'm a zillennial. As a zillennial, I'm the OG, the oldest OGers. Tyler One was definitely the predecessor to IShowSpeed. He had the same energy, this motherfucker right here. This dude right here had the same energy. Fucking light skin. Either he's light skin or I don't know. Either he's light skin or I don't know. But he predated IShowSpeed. Otherwise, I had this. I had that. Oh my god. You know, bro, I didn't even finish the freaking coloring the nails. Oh my god. Okay. Oh hell. Damn, what'd you do? Deselect, yo. No, wait. Why can't I? Why can't I? Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. I'm in artboard. Huh? Bro, I have a lot. I got the world watching me, and then I'm fucking up. Still gotta fix the nails, yo. I gotta still fix the sketches. I keep scratching. Such scratch, yo. Where's the mermaid? Okay. Holy shit, there's so much scratching. Close. Scratch. Epa! Verga. Dale, vámonos. But, you know, yeah, bro, like each drawing has its content has it in its place. You know, I am wanted to watch the new episode of from Ali Awada, the new Jurassic Park episode. Oh my god, I actually can't wait to see it. I'm actually gonna get ready. I'm getting prepared for it. I got the YouTube ready right here, so I could cut off the music and then we're gonna go straight to the Robert Muldoon. Hope I don't get this fucking stream gets banned forever. I'm like, bro, just let me listen to music, yo. Otherwise, I have to start. Oh my god, yo. Like, I'm tired, bro. Here, there's some titties showing out, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm Anish. Anish is still a complex part of it. I can add another overlay. I think fuck your Mexican filter, but a sort of overlay. No, no. Some more warmer. Or you know what? Something blue like that. Oops. Or no. There's some overlay here, and then there's gonna be like the overlay somewhere. I think on the red part, kind of like making sure that part shows up, or shows up right here like that. La culo. Right. Ah, fuck. Kind of like this. Keep it red. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too insane. This is indigenous. This is what the indigenous blood is. Red skin. Man, look at the people of Kukulkan from the Maya Empire of Azatlan. Or no. Of Palenque, Takal, Tikal, Pachakutik. Yeah, I know very indigenous knowledge. Those of the world of Turtle Island. You know, Tishtak, Quake, and so others. The Kalinago Indians. Funny enough, now you know there's a country I actually wanted to kind of like check out. You don't need to go like I could speak Spanish, but you can also speak a lot. It's an English speaking country. I think every tourist, American tourist, go there because since it's an English speaking country. It's not. There's one country in Central America is, well, drum roll please, Belize. But actually, I want to check out another country that no one in the world has heard of. Suriname or Guyana. For some reason, Guyana is considered to be the global north, which no one ever heard of this country. We can check it out too. We can go actually check out the Guyana North. Why is it a northern country? Why? I don't know why. How in the world is Guyana a first world country that no one ever heard of it? Well, there's curiosities. What did I do? I did not deleted it, right? Oh my god. Keep on deleting this thing. Alright. Oh. Lot of fixing too. Damn, bro. Right here. Oh, fuck. What happened to this one? What went down on this one? What went down on this one? Who forgot? Who forgot the mold? Okay, this. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. We bought a nuclear bomb. You know, and later on in the stream, hopefully I can reach like 2 hours and 40 minutes now. Or just 2 hours and 30 minutes. We're gonna have reaction videos. As traditional. It's a tradition. However, my last minutes of the streams will forever be reaction videos. Why not? Don't only just expect to be, this is a stream that is only for art. It's an art stream. Keep that in mind. It's an art stream. Yes, a beautiful art stream. Pero reaction videos are not the end. Come watch, I would say. Not yet, guys. Not yet. I'm not starting to do reaction streams now. So far right now, oh my god, it's 7:30. So far right now, everything is going good. I am blessed. God damn. Maybe it's just that my stream needs a break. I think maybe it's just that my stream, my fucking studio, my OBS just needs a goddamn break. After streaming for so long, I'm like, all right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Here. Right, we're gonna redo this. We're gonna redo this one. Okay. Then here to you, to you, to you. There you go. There you go. And then to that day, that's not gonna stop. Where's my skin color? Oh, damn. Alright, so maybe we're gonna... Then we're just gonna burn a little more. Oh, shit. I feel like this needs to be... Prejudice Valley. Okay, that... Good. That is a good time, sir. Good. Let's go. All my friends. Okay. I have never been in this culture before. I have a Coke in front. Verga, hijo de puta. Okay. Let it be. Let it be. Don't do anything else. Okay. Oh, alas. All right, there you go. And then, matter of fact, I can just lighten up the nose. I want to put some depth to that. Yeah. Now I could also gothicize her eyes, like J.K. These are J.K. styles. Let's do some. Oh no, no. To do true J.K. styles, actually. This kind of give it a kind of death wish. There you go. Now it looks like Rat-a-tat-tat, that Korean hentai artist, and J.K. You know, shout out to J.K. She's going back to his roots. J.K. is going back to his roots. That fucking Buddha head. Oh. Almost there. All right. I think that's it right now. For now, oh man, this is the coloring. This is just the first concept. Thank God that it's only lasted two. It has lasted 2 hours. It has lasted 2 hours. Now we get to the last moments. You know, there's many videos I wanted to watch. Actually, how hard can you? Oh yeah, that's the Maple Star. Anyways, there's many videos I wanted to watch, especially fucking Jurassic Park, especially that one. Oh my God, I keep missing, yo, Christ. Like, there's no, you haven't given me no jurisdiction on this bullshit, no? Anyways, let's watch the new Jurassic Park, yo. Jurassic Park, let's go. I am ready for this. Tape 16. Let's do this, Jurassic Park.
Okay, Sam, just approach slowly, and the headlights should scare them off. Yep, that's it. The youngest one's already headed for the holding pen. They don't seem to care. Try the
Yo.
horn, Sam. Yep, that'll get them moving.
Yo, crazy part is, well, the crazy part is how they cannibalize the fuck out of the system.
Mary is not happy, though. She's being stubborn again. Hold the horn down. That's the way.
Animation's still a little stubby. It's a little stubby, but it's okay.
Sam, I'm confused. I led them to their pen yesterday. Did you release them again? No, Muldoon. I was on the service road and heard roaring. Sounded like they were fighting, so I approached and found one on the ground. Okay, follow them around, please.
See the stump? The stump
I
on it?
don't understand how they got back into their enclosure. I locked the gate yesterday behind me. I'm sure of it. They're all inside now, Muldoon. Gate's locked. Just wait there 1 minute for me, Sam. I want to check something. One, two,
There's the third one.
and three. The young Metria Canthusol has claimed that femur for herself.
Meet your Campatho.
She's still gnawing on it. Wonder if she knows she's eating her sister. They've been together for a while now. Blasted savages. Sam, you're certain you or anyone else didn't open these gates yesterday or earlier today? Absolutely positive, Muldoon. I want to take a quick look at the fence.
Wait, hold up.
There's
Wait. But Muldoon, did you just walked over that fence not knowing that the electric system is already on? Because most of those electrical cables that are in Jurassic Park are highly voltaged, and when they're on and active, they will zap you within a mile, just like they did with Timmy on in the first Jurassic Park. Or maybe, a few plot twists here, a few plot twists there. I don't know.
no way I left it open.
Roaring out like a motherfucker.
We might have to consider individual separation. Now we know they're cannibals. Fence looks sound to me. Maybe pick the worst weather to be doing this.
Yeah, right there, gnawing around.
Sam, maybe when this rainstorm passes. That would be a good idea, Muldoon. John's going to love hearing this.
Mm-hmm.
Not much left of this girl. It is odd, though, now that I think about it, how much they consumed of her, especially after being fed a cow. You'd think they were starving. Granted, other animals may well have scavenged on the carcass overnight. However, I do remember the Metri's head was still intact when Sam was driving them away. So something's definitely... unless...
The compies are there. The compies are back.
Hi, Muldoon. Morning, Jerry. I need your opinion. Komodo dragon. You found one on Nublar? No. But is it the Komodo that has a septic bite, or am I thinking of another animal altogether? No, you're right. Komodo dragons possess tissue necrotizing bacteria in their mouths. Their bites begin dissolving their prey. Correct. Jerry, we had an incident last night. The Metriacanthosaurs seem to have turned on one of their own. You're kidding. I wish I was. I'm looking at the carcass right now. God. It's been
God.
stripped down pretty clean. And you think they've got a septic bite? Remember, Muldoon, compies, for example, would have taken the opportunity to scavenge. Absolutely, Jerry, though it can't all be the compies. Some bones have signs of chewing, which a compy's jaw is incapable of. Plus, they seem to be here more for the flies anyway. If you believe the Metries have a septic bite, you know what you need to do, don't you? God, no, Jerry.
Exactly. Saliva collection.
I'm not going anywhere near any one of their mouths.
Hell no. You seen what they can do?
The footage from Halloween night was unremarkable, to say the very least. The usual critters attended to the carcass: possums, compies, rodents. But they did what they had evolved to do. They slowly nibbled away at the Metriacanthosaur. There's still the mystery as to how the Metriacanthosaurs left their holding pen. Now, I've double-checked the pen fence in the light of day, and nothing seems out of order. There's only one way to control the pen gates, and that's over here in the handler's corridor. These electric controls maintain the Metriacanthosaur paddock,
Mm-hmm.
as well as the Dilophosaur enclosure, with their respective holding pen. There are no cameras facing this switch box, so I can't tell who opened the Metri pen. Sam said he didn't, and I believe him. Control issued an
There she
alert
is. There's with the
which
young one.
yelled that the Metries are to remain within their holding pen until the Apatosaur on the river is removed and the fence is back online.
I feel like they should just at least feed these dinosaurs at least one herbivore so they can be happy and go lucky rather than just pen them up because that looks like a bad idea, honestly. Having dinosaurs to themselves, one another, bro. At least feed one of the carnivores, one of the old any dinosaur who's just dying out right there. I'm listening right, bro.
The only thing I'm concerned about is the power outage possibly affected more electronic gates like the holding pen here, but no one's flagged this as down. But the electronics are enclosed here, so I'm not worried about rain affecting the circuitry. The youngster's teeth are still causing her trouble. The footage of the holding pen showed the gate opening a little earlier that night, before Sam had witnessed the cannibalism. Mary, of course, is then seen leading the group out into their enclosure. But after that, I couldn't make out what spurred on the attack. Well, there's
There he
definitely a
is.
sight you don't see every day. Hammond in the field amongst his creations.
John Hammond.
Poor bugger looks completely out of place. Old billionaire in white sticking out like a sore thumb in the wild. At the very least, he's seeing these animals in real life and not through a computer screen. Probably giving Harding an earful.
Hammond.
Good morning, John.
Ah, Robert. How are you, good sir?
Fantastic.
I'm with Jerry. I tell you what, Robert. This past month has been quite depressing.
Is that so?
What with all these losses, 8 raptors down to 3, all the new pliosaurs, a cooked compy, a brontosaurus, a metria cana... mechanic... mechanoc...
Metriacanthosaur.
Yes, that one. And now one sick triceratops.
She's
Ah,
been sick for a while, actually, and I thought you were going to refer to your other losses.
My other losses?
Oh, you know, all the human casualties we've had.
Oh, Robert, you know very well I consider them losses. Very personal losses, in fact. I'm referring to park assets.
I don't know, John. I'd consider Manuel and Gonzalez and Mendez and...
Yes, yes, of course, Robert.
Oh, well, that's good then, John.
hmm?
It's very different standing here with them.
Bit different to seeing them on a spreadsheet, isn't it, John?
I'm just happy these herbivores are nice and placid enough to have park guests approach and pat them.
You're joking.
Not at all, Robert. We'll have a safari-style
Nah.
exhibition where tour vehicles can drive through the herbivore exhibits.
John,
Picture it, Robert. Kids reaching from the vehicle windows and
Dangerous.
touching creatures that have only lived in their imaginations.
that sounds like a horrible idea.
Everything sounds like a horrible idea to you, Robert. I said the herbivores, not the carnivores. I'm not senile.
I don't remember you ever approaching the elephants at Animal Kingdom in Africa, John. Herbivores.
Robert, Jerry says please check on this asset.
Animal.
Animal a little later. He's given her an injection.
Will do.
That's the Gallimimus. So you can. So I see right now is like a tease of the Hammond in the book. Once again, Ollie's doing it. Ollie's cooking it, man. Ollie is cooking it. He's blending a bit with the Hammond in the book of Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park, and then but with with the same dose of the Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park. Still, this guy cooks.
Oh, chirping.
Yeah, like bird chirps at that door.
Well, I'll have to have a look down there again.
If you go, tell me and I'll go with you. How was the surgery?
Apparently, it was chaos. Harding's going to show me something now, so I'll find you later, Robbie.
Okay, sure.
Bye. How is she, Jerry?
She's sedated, and my guess is she's got another hour minimum.
So they found them then?
They found them all right. Bilateral glands inferior to the tongue in a pocket in the mandible.
That's good then, Jerry. Now we have evidence of their dangerous capabilities.
I think we got all the evidence we could hope for, Muldoon. Come check this out.
Easy, easy. Keep the incision narrow. We're not here to butcher the specimen.
Beginning retraction.
Retractor. More delicate. Around the laryngeal tissue, please. If venom production exists, it'll be somewhere in this region.
There's significant vascularization here.
Yes, I can see that. Suction.
Suction ready.
Tissue's unusually dense.
Fascinating.
Heart rate stable.
Carefully now. I want the membrane exposed intact.
I'm trying, Dr. Wu, but the musculature's tightening.
It's reflexive. The animal's fully sedated.
Respiration dipping slightly.
Increase oxygen flow.
There's a sac-like structure here.
Hold that position. Don't rupture it.
Recording marker 1422.
This may be it. Magnify the field.
It's connected deeper than we thought.
Yes, there's glandular tissue beneath.
Sir, throat movement.
That's impossible. Sedation levels are well above.
Convulsing.
Hold the head still.
Jaw movement.
Damn it. Restraint slipping. Oh, Christ.
Doctor, it got Alfie. It got him in the face.
My eye. Jesus Christ, my eye.
Get water on him now. Flush immediately.
He's bleeding.
It burns. It
Move
burns.
him away from the table.
The animal's thrashing. Restraint failure on the left side.
More sedative now.
Dosage?
I don't care. Double it.
Ah, shit.
Keep it.
It would, that would be cool if that in this scene right here.
Its mouth
Watch
shut.
the head. Watch the head.
It struck Alfie.
Get it off me.
Push the table back. Back.
Sedative loaded.
Inject through the thigh. Don't go near the
It's
neck.
bleeding from the
I
incision.
said hold it still.
Injection in.
Again.
Pulse climbing rapidly.
Again.
It's slowing.
Keep everyone back.
Somebody help.
Continue flushing his eyes. Do not stop.
Animal stabilizing.
Stop the recording.
Recording terminated. 1427.
What was Wu doing in there?
He flew a special team in from the US to conduct the surgery and had them sign an NDA rather than letting the park vet stand in, at the very least.
Did the sedative wear off during the surgery, Jerry?
No, it spat completely involuntarily. The surgeons must have touched something in the area, and the Dilo spit, hitting one of them in the face.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Help me move her, Muldoon.
Nah, I think okay on that scene. Okay, on this one, like on the recording, if I was willing to do a revoice on that, like actual screaming and actual like dramatic exposure. And I would think, I mean, even though this is just typical voice acting and is done by some people in the house, they're not ready for that. But there's others, but there are some people out there. If he had the money or had the connections, willing to pay voice actors to actually do a better version of that scene, that would be very, 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 very interesting. It would be a very, very effective thing right there.
Jerry asked me to check on her again.
Help me move her, Muldoon.
I completely forgot, Robbie.
It's fine, Muldoon.
Jerry asked me to check on her again, and it utterly left my mind.
I'll head there now.
Thank you, Robbie.
No worries. Have a good night.
Night, Robbie. It does make me nervous that Emetri was eaten, and what's more, they are now forced to be cooped together in their holding pen in constant proximity to each other until that river fence is fixed. Ray Arnold has assured me the Metri count is still 3, but I've long given up on those computers. I'll take my own head count, thank you. There's Mary and her sister. And the youngster is where exactly?
Oh, she ran away. She ran away. That's what happened.
No way. Oh, God. Oh, Christ.
Christ is born. Oh, they're acidic. There's Robbie on the way. Robert had to run. Are those the two raptors? No way. No way. Ah, sure, rabbit ass mine.
What are you two doing?
But those are the two velociraptors. No, they're communicating. Curiosity is killing the cat. I mean, aren't the are these like the last two of the prides or no? Because it's stated on 1991 and then Jurassic Park on 1993. Muldoon did talked about that there was the kill. He killed two of the other prides because there were like three or four. No, no, there were two. There was four, but then they put in two over there somewhere like that. They're just like, yeah, yeah, bitch, you feel fine. You look fine, bitch. Yes. Oh shit. You finally done fucked up. Oh, the girlfriend.
Okay, not good. Just back away slowly, Robbie. Keep your eyes on the enclosure.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
You about to die, boy. You about to die. Oh hell, bro. He about to die. Poor boy, he about to die, bro. Robbie, but Robbie's the best boy, bro. Robbie's a homeboy to Robert Muldoon, man. On God, bro. Robbie is a homeboy to Muldoon. Ah man. Yo, like I gotta go. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I forgot to do that. I recorded the video, but I forgot to edit to upload the desktop audio to kind of like alter the audio right now. Now everything is kind of like gone. God damn it. God damn it. It doesn't have to be that way. All right, but that doesn't matter. At this point, yeah, it's already 8. I think we have done set it. Finally, I got those 2 already up and done. Those 2 stuffs already up and done right now. I did the Jurassic Park. I don't want to fake it now. I don't want to fake it, but I'm gonna have to react to the video now because I forgot about the audio. It's gonna be fake, but I'm just gonna have to. I don't know, bro. I have other topics to talk about too. Just keep that in mind. Fuck, man. And I was reacting. You know what? No, as a matter of fact, I have other. Man. I have many other reaction videos I wanted to talk about. Jesus Christ, man. I want to see the other reactions. I'm down and ready. We're not ending the stream until I get a good and better, literally a good and better, reaction video. Let's do this. And I'm going to be doing this with pride and honor. Fuck this, man. All right, let's do backrooms. I want to watch a backroom and I want to record a good official clip. Oh, this is a clip. All right, guys, this is Element Reptile here. Today we're gonna be watching a clip video of the backrooms on A24, man. Now I had to I didn't upload it much because my live stream, if you're probably new about this, it's gotten it's causing problems right now, so that's why I'm kind of laid off to it at this point on to make sure everything's fixed up or nice and quickly. We'll do things we'll be doing as well. But put that aside, we got the back rooms officially open. It's officially on. The back rooms. Now, I just want to see a perfect clip of the back rooms. I have yet to watch the Iron Lung, but we could watch it on Blu-ray. Let's watch it. All right. You're interesting, aren't you? Oh shit, we got the back rooms. That homie, oh my god, that homie. That was the sneak peek of the freaking backrooms. It's just something short, something small. Nothing about that. But it's gonna give you the whole sneak peek of what's about to happen. Oh my god, bro. And but they also making it as a found footage. Because keep in mind, remember, Kane Pixels, he's he is 20 years old. He is 20 years old. And he's a director. This guy's going places, bro. He is young. He is just 2 years younger than IShowSpeed. 2 years younger. Yo, this is the next generation we getting, bro. We are getting the next generation of directors, of future people, of future producers. Oh my god, yo, the many things I could have done. I really want to stay consistent on those certain things, man. But this guy's making it, man. This guy is making it, bro. It started out as a meme, it started out as videos, and now it's in the movie theaters. Markiplier made it too, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm Element Reptile. We see each other. You're blessed. Oh man. So there's got to be other backrooms too. Normies are trust red face. People talk about that. Predatory. Oh yeah. All right. So that's another one to watch. Oh my. Oh my God, bro. That's so many other things to watch too. But I think as of now, we are probably at the end of the end of everything right now. I have probably have many projects to do. I mean, I already officially completed with, shit with, with the projects. I am going to start uploading them on behalf blank 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 blank. I got a brain fart. But okay. On seriousness, I have started, like, I finally did it. Thank God my freaking stream had made it this far. I think what it was just that my streaming needed a break. I think that's the thing. When you're live streaming, you needed a break. It needs your computer needs to kind of like rest for a moment time being. And I think maybe that's what it is. It just needed a week-long break. But even so, I was starting to lose Mac connection at the time. Oh my God, I was starting to lose Mac connection even before that. I was wondering what's going on. So I think kind of means I have to start streaming earlier on that behalf before the whole thing, everything gets good and great and nice and dandy. I think that was the point of it. But in the end, bro, like I have this one, I have Anish. It's just the first concept. Like I told everybody, it's just the first concept, but this is Anish. That's just like a Mayan or Toltec. No, Olmec, Toltec. Warriors, Maureen, I don't know. And then there's the mermaid. I was supposed to upload this on Mermaid, but the whole connection was there. I should have had it already been uploading on Mermaid. I mean, it's already what, the second day of June. It's the second day of June. It's already too late. But I don't give a fuck. I am going to upload Instagram. I am going to upload it on Instagram. I'm gonna boost it, unfortunately. And for today, guys, this is just the works, what I'm doing, the works I have made, the works I've caught up for it. I'm streaming. I'm glad that I reached a K on my followers, and I'm going over. I'm K on my followers, and I'm going over. I'm now going to reach 100. I'm going to reach 100K. 1,000. I'll to it, guys. I'm Element Reptile. Honestly, we see each other. Thank you. I made it this far in the streaming. You blessed, BB.